Hello, if you're just joining, you're welcome to our wildlife class. Today's edition of the lion. If you're just joining, you're welcome. If you're just joining, you're welcome. If you're just joining, you're welcome. Okay, you have the right to be here to learn about wildlife. Let's talk about lion. Today's topic is wildlife class. The lion. Talking about the lion. The lion. I have a story I need to read to you guys right now. So I want you to pay close attention. Okay, I want you to pay close attention while I read the story out for you guys. All right. So at the end of the story, I want you guys to tell me who we're really talking about. If we're talking about the tiger, or we are actually talking about the lion. In the time before the mountains had names and the rivers just sang secret songs, the spirits of the forest grew lonely. The trees whispered in the wind and the rain. The deer danced through the meadows and the monkeys chatted in the canopy. But something was missing. A guardian fierce enough to keep the balance, yet beautiful enough to make. Sorry for the interruption. Just beautiful enough to make the stars burst and watch. So the spirits shaped a creature from the last embers of a dying sunset and deep shadows of the midnight forest. It gave the creature a coast of living fire. Orange as the heart of the flame and painted it with black stripes, each one different, each one a map of the soul. No two shall ever be the same, and the spirit said, so that every tiger may know itself. This is very quite an interesting moonlight tales. If you just join in, you're welcome. If you just join in, you're welcome. So it placed a crown of power upon the creature's head and filled it with muscles, with the strength of the earth. The tiger rose larger than any cat that can had ever walked. Its paws and the size of the dinner plate, its claws like the curved dog, its eyes two golden lanterns that could pierce the darkest night. When it roars for the first time, the mountain trembles and the river bowed. The spirit sent the tigers out into the wide world of Asia, from the snow-locked forests of the far north to the streaming mangroves by the sea. In the cold land of the armor, the tiger grew thick and pale. It was a soft shade against the frost. His body, the largest of all, in the green heart of India and Bengal, it became bold and bright, swimming rivers wider than a day's walk, and stalking the tall grass like the living sunset of the island of the Sumatra. It grew smaller, quicker, denser of stripes, so it could sleep Between the close pastoral each landscape and the tiger a little differently, yet it remained one family solitary prince and princess of the wild. The tiger learned the art of patience. He did not chase like the wolf or roar its presence like the lion. Instead, it melted into the striped shadow of bamboo and tall grass, waiting, listening, watching. When the moment came, it struck with the speed of lightning. Oh my God! And the silence of falling snow. He took the strong deer and the wild pig, the goat and the buffalo, eating deeply and then resting for days. Hmm. For a single meal could feed it for many suns. Wow. Water became his friend. The tiger swam when the heat pressed down or when prey crossed the river, crossing distances no other cats could dare. Hmm. Honestly, I think these are supposed to be attributes that are attributed to the lion. But moving forward. But the tiger was lonely by nature. It claimed vast kingdom of forest and marked them with the scent and claws, allowing only a mate for a brief session of fire. The female would raise her cubs in secret dens, teaching them the old ways for nearly 2 years before they left to find kingdoms of their own. Mm-mm. Thus, the lineage continued generation after generation, guardians of the green world for ages. The balance held. Then a new creature came, two-legged, clever, and hungry for more than meat. The forest began to shrink. The prey grew scared. Men hunted the tiger not only for its strength, but for its bones, its skin, its very spirit, believing pieces of the guidance could give them power. You see, man, one by one, the old kingdom fell silent. The Caspian tiger vanished into memory. The islands of Bali and Java lost their striped shadows forever. Even the South China forest grew quiet, and this was what was causing the slow and extermination of tigers. The remaining tigers retreated into the last deep stronghold, places where the trees still stood tall and the water still ran clean. Their numbers dwindled until the spirit of the forest wept. Yet the spirit did not abandon them. It whispered into the hearts of a few wise humans. Protect the forest, guard the prey, leave space for the solitary king. Slowly, in some land, the roar began to return. Cubs were born again in the reserves of India, the snow forests of Russia, the green hills of Nepal. So you see, gradually, it was gradually going into extermination. Like the tigers was gradually going into extermination, man. Like ah, humans are wise. Humans are wise. Anyway, all right. Moving forward, let's go to the closing part of our class for today. We're not going to take much time, okay? We're not going to take much of your time. So, as the story continues, somewhere tonight, a tiger walks alone beneath the moon, its stripes shifting with every step, its eyes reflecting the same ancient fire the spirit first gave it. It does not know it's endangered, it only knows the forest, the haunts, the water, the quiet dignity of its own path. If you ever walk in those remaining wild places and feel the sudden rush of the trees, remember the tiger is still there, watching, waiting, carrying the old fire forward. Treat the forest with respect, and the fire may burn for many generations more. For the tiger is not merely an animal, it is the living embers of the wild itself, solitary, striped, and unconquered still. Honestly, I feel these are attributes that are supposed to be attributed to the lion. How can one animal be this powerful? How? Somebody say how? One animal so powerful?